guys, hello guys, hello guys. Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys. डिवीजन मैच खेलेंगे, डिवीजन मैच खेलेंगे। कहाँ पर गया ये? जो भी बंदे देख रहे हो जल्दी जल्दी से, ये माइक थोड़ा गड़बड़ कर रहा है, जल्दी जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर लो लाइव स्ट्रीम को। शॉर्ट्स में आने के लिए, शॉर्ट्स में लाइव स्ट्रीम हो रहा है, जल्दी जल्दी ज्वाइन कर लो।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle, and here we go. Mbappe! Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi, terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Yamal. They get a throw in. Szoboszlai. And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. Haaland tries a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Bayer Leverkusen really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Mbappe. He rises! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Shot a goal! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Has a go! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking...
Decent hit! And he's really put himself on the line here.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, and it's Fernando Torres. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves into the lead. And he's managed to get free. Can he put it away? They've scored! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Messi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Big header! It's in! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. He could be in here. Picks up. Big chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Into the lead once more.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
After 30 minutes is...
And yes, it's him again.
Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Kylian Mbappe.
Great chance! Quick to recover this.
माइक में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, माइक ठीक नहीं हो रहा है, उनका तो नेटवर्क ही नहीं है।
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
एक नेटवर्क की जगह अपने नेटवर्क, इसलिए खेलना पड़ रहा है।
Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is
कोई
coming.
बंदे देख रहे हैं जल्दी जल्दी कमेंट पे हाय लिख दो।
Saka. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe
Such good technique.
gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
खेलने में मजा ही नहीं आ रहा है।
Haaland. Lampard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a goal kick.
जो भी बंदे देख रहे हो जल्दी जल्दी से लाइव स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर दो और से हाई कर दो।
Bergomi. It's Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball out wide. Haaland.
There will be 3
Haaland
minutes at
is
a time.
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played. This possibly the last play of the half. Now it's Haaland. He's had it taken off him.
That's positional goal. The utilisation of space.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Bayer Leverkusen leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. Here we go again then. No reported change to either side during the break. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. He's given it away. And he's through, it's one-on-one. And the shot! They've done it! The second half sparks straight into life. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Mbappe, there's the shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Germany have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Lampard. Oh, and he's through the middle. Mbappe. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot!
The attendance for this match
That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's run loose here. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had...
Szoboszlai! Yamal, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Here's a player who has defined a generation. Pedri! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Szoboszlai. Can he finish? Goal! Ball Leverkusen! And they're back in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, this is fully deserved for me, because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field.
And he's picked out the run.
24,
Now it's Haaland.
Heung-min. Number 23.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Substitutions taking place.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk. Now it's Heung-min. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He gets big. He will be livid with himself. That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Bayer Leverkusen certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not the most accurate pass. Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Messi. And the finish! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So Jim, how do you...
टीम चेंज करो. इस वाले प्लेयर को मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड से खरीदना ना. कौन से वाला टीम? इंग्लिश प्रीमियर लीग का टीम है. ब्रायन मोबेमो. देखते हैं मेसी का टॉप पेड वर्जन. मेसी RWF ये वाला 97 99 90 प्लस क्या है? कार्ल पेज सेट पीस सेटिंग सब कुछ माइनस ही है. और एक है SS. ये वाला मेसी को देखते हैं क्या? ये रेटिंग का मेसी सब माइनस. सेट पीस अटैकिंग +3 लो पास किकिंग पावर. एक 104 का मेसी. 104 का मेसी. अच्छा ठीक है, नूनो मेंडेस को खिलाते हैं. नूनो मेंडेस को खिलाते हैं. नूनो मेंडेस UCL टॉप टीम करते हैं. रुकिए, UCL का सब बेस्ट प्लेयर को लेके एक टीम करते हैं. यहाँ पर लेफ्ट बैक नूनो मेंडेस. ठीक है. लामिन अमाल को रखते हैं. गोलकीपर किसको रखे? को खिलाते हैं। लुथांडो एमडी लुली, आपका स्ट्रीम में स्वागत है। आपका नाम समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, आप कहाँ से बोल रहे हो?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central... It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Nuno Mendes, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Soboslai. He's in plenty of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
hits one! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Please join my live.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe! Quarter of an hour played. Now the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. He's through here. Decent hit! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayer Leverkusen grab the equalised chance! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that should get the job done. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Guardiola put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And that is out of play. He's got away. That was always going to be the keeper's. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well played, well played. He's picked he's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Mbappe. And Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! And that has been slung wide. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Szoboszlai did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hernandez. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in. Could move up a gear here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. Oh, and he's through the middle. So much time and space here. Oh. Vinicius Junior! That was superb goal. Oh, terrible mistake. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Now it's Mbappe.
2 added minutes has
Fiddles
been
it through.
indicated.
Nuno Mendes. Guardiola. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
And it's Guardiola. Mbappe, and the shot! Big chance!
Oh, taken with style. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
Caution
allowed in
certainly
the
not on the
area shown
agenda
this map.
here
Thank you
from
very
both
much for your
sides.
cooperation.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Palmer. Number 20, Eucharist. Coming on the field.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Bakery. Number 77,
Yamal.
Alvarado.
Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Szoboszlai, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. That's tidy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Bergomi. And that is a little undercooked. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Bergomi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Mbappe. Now it's Morata. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Yamal, showing good feet.
Oh, really well played.
He has found a way through. And he's taking no chances there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's certainly onside here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. In for a header! He will be livid with himself. Mbappe. Now there's the shot. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward.
Please like my life.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Morata. Yamal. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side.
Oh, sweet feet.
And it's Bergomi. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, what a mistake! He's had a hit! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And it's Morata. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chips it through. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
Fernando Torres has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
We're taking line change. Taking line change. Messi right there.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game.
Please. Please watch my live and like and share and subscribe. Say hi.
Only partially clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Neves.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here.
3 minutes
And Dijk
added
makes the
time.
interception. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Well read, nice interception. Son Heung-min. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. Alexander-Arnold getting this close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah,
And
this
now,
looked the most
please
likely
turn
outcome,
towards
but
the
we've had a
screen
good
for a
variety
special
in this game,
presentation
despite
featuring
it
our
being
guest
anti
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Not too many have the power, or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? The pass has gone astray. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Owen, and he's being shifted off it. Nuno Mendes. Oh, Red, nice interception. For Szoboszlai. Kaká. Now it's Owen. Nicely weighted ball. Romario! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Romario. Owen! Oh, that's a fine interception. Bergomi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Owen! And Owen! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai. That's tidy. And he's had a hit. Mighty close.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target.
Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Big header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Offside. Find it is offside. जो भी बंदे देख रहे हो जल्दी जल्दी से लाइक को शेयर कर दो,
Dixon.
सब्सक्राइब कर दो। जो भी बंदे देख रहे हो
Beckenbauer.
जल्दी से लाइक को शेयर कर दो,
Dixon.
सब्सक्राइब कर दो, and say hi कर दो।
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Szoboszlai.
Please join my live.
Xavi Alonso. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's not got that quite right. Bergomi. Now Van Dijk. Beckenbauer for Szoboszlai.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well played, well played. Romario. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Time and again they are repelled. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And here's Owen. Owen! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bayer Leverkusen are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Courtois. Oh, terrible mistake. Great ball, and he's in here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Guardiola. And it's been given away. And Romario! And again the keeper stands strong. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Szoboszlai.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's intervened well there. Kaká. Romario. Oh, this looks sharp. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Chooses the great chance! Now it's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Pedri. Deco. And there's the end of the first half. What to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Recupera toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
In with the challenge. And here's Torres. He's found on Pedri! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Not the most accurate pass. And he welcomes it in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Deco. Owen. Guardiola. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And he's following up! Yamal. And it's Deco. Kaká.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Climbs up big! Tries to get it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Van Dijk. Pedri. Deco. Romario. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kaká. Mbappe. Now it's Szoboszlai. And the shot! It's in! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
On! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Owen. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Mbappe!
Bayer Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, well played. Szoboszlai. Pedri. Plays a sharp little ball here. A real chance if he can get through. There's the hit! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Bergkamp. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And here's Torres. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He has found the way through. Quality ball. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, decent hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Come back. Final ball is come back.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And now he has two. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bayer Leverkusen have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
या तो घुमा के आते कुछ निकलेगा तो जमाइकन कुछ किलियन एम्बापे लाउतारो मार्टिनेज जुलाई 1725 इस वाले में रोनाल्डो निकलेगा तो लाइक करेगा हाँ सब लोग अगर इस वाले स्पिन में रोनाल्डो निकलेगा रोनाल्डिनियो तो सब लोग लाइक करेगा रोनाल्डिनियो 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 कोई भी एक निकलेगा नहीं ये भी ग्लिच हो गया और नहीं है कहाँ पर स्पिन करे यहाँ पर ही लगा देते हैं थोड़ी सब गया थोड़ी गैप को ठीक है 100 का पल्मर है मेरे पास stay my life.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's to Paul. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure.
He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, a breakthrough already. Bergomi cuts it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
Hakimi. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, smashing header! He scores! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 11 minutes is number 20, Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer has got himself a free kick. Played into space out wide, and he's managed to get free.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Great ball if he can get there. Can he put it away? Now it's Torres. Chance here to counter. Neymar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pedri. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He has found the way through. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Davis. Now it's Messi. And he's let fly. Just sails past the upright.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Oh no, what has happened here? Pedri. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that's been intercepted. Davis. Mbappe. Bergomi cuts out the pass. He's found a way through. Szoboszlai. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's Rivaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Guardiola. Driving forward. Back into the middle. De Paul ploughing through the middle. It is a corner. Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Passing nice and neat. De Paul is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe! And that should get the job done. Mbappe. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been
The
indicated.
most accurate pass. Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Davis. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Bayer Leverkusen just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Hello everybody.
Bayer
and quick
Leverkusen
announcement
in
now.
control
We'd
at
like to ask
half-time,
you all to kindly
2-0.
stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So off we go once more. Beckenbauer. He is through here. And he's got his range wrong there. Bergomi. Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. De Paul. And here's Haaland. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, played right into his path.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rivaldo. Messi.
Bayer Leverkusen couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mbappe. He's had a hit! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control. And it's Neymar. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Please
Well,
join
there's
me,
always a
like,
chance
share,
of being
subscribe.
caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 59 minutes.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mendes की तरह लग रहा है.
Soboslai is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it
The
for him, Peter.
attendance for this match was
The pass is intercepted.
71,898.
De Paul. Neymar. Pedri. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Guardiola. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, here's a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
De Paul. Beckenbauer.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Up he goes! No joy, but a decent try.
Please share and like my live.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Beckenbauer. Davis. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that has put paid to that. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. De Paul. Sane in acres of space out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal has created one goal already, and that could set him on his way. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. It's their second corner of the game. And that was somewhat errant. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Yamal. Now it's Torres. De Paul. Passing is crisp and sharp, and the flag has stayed down. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this?
Last match. जो भी बंदे देख रहे हो जल्दी जल्दी से मेरे लाइव को शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दो एंड से हाय लिख दो, से हाय कर दो जो भी बंदे देख रहे हो प्लीज़ लाइव में शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब एंड से हाय। थोड़ा बहुत चेंजेस करे क्या देखते हैं। ये वाला ठीक है। जो भी बंदे देख रहे हो जल्दी जल्दी से मेरे लाइव को शेयर कर दो, सब्सक्राइब कर दो और से हाय। प्लीज़ माय लाइव शेयर सब्सक्राइब एंड से हाय। पूरा नाम दिख रहा है ना, पहले थोड़ा थोड़ा ही दिख रहा था। एंटोनियो रुडिगर, जब
Bayer Leverkusen to look a team on a mission. They seek today to confirm promotion, preferably in style, but as a bare minimum, by way of the all-important point they still require. It is undoubtedly the biggest game for many in the crowd, and indeed for most on the field of play. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Bayer Leverkusen cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, great, can he finish? And it's Bergomi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ribéry, and he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayer Leverkusen have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedri! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he put it away? It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Gets his pass away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe. Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. Wilshere. Can he get it through? Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Forlan. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's found a way past. And Mbappe! And another try! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Romario. Now it's Gerrard. Now the finish! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, that's neat. Soboslai stood his ground strongly. Lizarazu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Forlan. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. It's a sweet ball, that. He can run onto that. Oh, great ball! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Always onto this. And here's Forlan. That'll be a throw. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Neymar, a lot of space ahead of him. Wilshere. Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Forlan. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move.
3 minutes added time.
And here's Romario. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Deep into stoppage time. Forlan. Wilshere. He's found a way through. Forlan. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Bayer Leverkusen come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and he's following up! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Foot in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And it's Gerrard.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Forlan. Bayer Leverkusen needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Forlan is wide and looking to get onto this.
Palestine showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ribery. Ribery goes steaming forward. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That is a great pick out. Now it's Ribery. And the finish! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Spread neatly.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Ribery. Number
Mateus.
18, Mbappe. Number
Messi.
21,
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be... Oh, he's given it away!
Number 24, Son Heung-min.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, super find. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now, can he find a finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, nice interception. And it's Del Piero. Hoisted in. He's in plenty of space here. Beckenbauer goes sliding in. Messi. Neymar. Messi. Well, they could break here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
The goal scorer.
That was easy, almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
टाटा बाय बाय दोस्तों डिवीजन चेंज कर लेते हैं